Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. I thought we'd use the goodies from April's Scrawlr box. So, sorry, not April's, March Scrawlr box. It did arrive late, but I am filming this in April. So just a quick reminder of what we got. We got some Faber-Castell Pit Brush art pens in green, May green, Scarlet Red and in Sky Blue. So we've got those. We also got a Uni Pin brush pen as well. This is in light grey. We also got a Signal Uniball gel pen in black. We got a Uniball pen 0.1 in black, and we also got a Derwent graphic 2B pencil. So that was the goodies that we got, as well as we've got an A5 drawing paper pad. This is 250 GSM uncoated paper, and there is 12 sheets in here. So what I thought we would do is I did a little bit of sample of the bits that we've got. But what I thought we'd do is take one of these out. I have this stamp that I got from Aldridge Crafts, and it's a Woodware collection one, and I just love this little image and the butterfly and the toadstool, and I thought, you know what, shall we colour it in using the projects that we got from our Scrawlr box. So I'm sort of mixing the two together, and then we're going to end up with a card with it. So the first thing that I would like to do, make sure that will fit on, is I want to stamp these. So I'm going to use my archival ink because it's waterproof, and I think these are water based if I remember rightly. It just says, they just say waterproof as well. So yeah, I'll just use my archival and hopefully that'll be alright. If not, then we will do it again. But I don't think the alcohol, well, they don't smell like the alcohol base. So yeah, let me just move all of those because we don't need them. Oh, we'll show the art. That was the art that we received for this month. How cool is that? I think, oh, it's that way. That's really cool, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to make sure we've got plenty of ink on our girl. Because like I say, I thought it would be quite nice to create a card, but it was just nice that we had colours. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is see if we can make a little scene. So I'm just pushing that down, giving a time for that ink to transfer onto our paper. Hopefully we'll get a really nice impression. It is a brand new stamp, so it's not the best, but it's fine. We have a little fine line that we can go over, so it just means we get to test that out. So I'm just going to move that, and husband has brought me a nice cup of tea. So slow. You need to talk, you know. So yeah, there you go.
Da-da.
Really? That's not talking, that's just making a noise going da-da. Ninjas, really? You're not a ninja? Stop saying you're a ninja. Anyway, Ninja has left the building. Okay, so I'm going to do the little mushrooms, so she can be stood by the little mushrooms. It's just there, so it's like a building, just like a little scene. Basically it looks like we're doing what's on there, but I want a couple extra mushrooms on. So I'm thinking that we can have some just here as well. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I'm going to put some there as well. I will be cutting this down, so I'm not worried about that at all. I mean, this is drawing paper really, so I should be drawing on it, but never mind. Okay, and then the last thing that we're going to pop on is a little butterfly. So I'm going to make sure we've got plenty of ink on it. I have one up here, and then we're going to have one here. Yeah, right, okay, so that is that done. Now before I start colouring in, let me just move these out of the way a second. I want to cut this down, so I'm using a 6x6 card base, so I'm going to do this at 5.5 by a 5.5, so actually we get to keep all those mushrooms in, so that's kind of cool. And then I'll use that for the sentiment. So the first thing that we want to do is just start playing with our pens. So I'm just going to come in and do the grassy areas. So just like this, where the mushrooms are sort of stood. Now I don't mind that we are going to have sort of, oh, these are lovely to use. And they're working fine over my archival ink. I'm not very good at drawing at all, but I love getting Scrawlr box. It's my sort of little box of happiness, shall we say. So it lets me try new products out there on the market, or products that I've never heard of that could improve my crafting. So that's what I like. And then I'm just going to pop some green under her feet, like so. Like I said, we are using, oh, how lovely is that? Isn't that gorgeous? Right, let's add some green into the butterfly. So I'm just going to do it in the wings. I have to say, these brush pens are really, really nice to use. So it's going on really easily, and I'm finding them very much like if I was using my Copics, only the brushes are smaller. So quite nice actually, really, really nice. I'm going to put some green in her hat, because remember we only have 3 colours. I am going to do some layering so that we can create different colours, but yeah, for now we're just going to use do our basic colours. And we've got a leaf here as well, so let's colour that in. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Right, and then I'm going to come in with the blue. She's going to have a blue top on. So yeah, really nice. Now you're going to see streaks and stuff in these because they're not alcohol ink pens, so they don't blend as easily. So it is like you're just colouring in with normal felt tips, really. That's what it feels like. Only the nib of them is so much better. The nib's lovely. Yeah, really, really like that. Okay, so just colouring that bit in. Let's do the skirt bit. Okay, now I am going to do the mushrooms as red tops. We have our grey pen as well, so we can add a bit of shadows in, which is quite nice, as well as colour in the bottom of our mushroom stems. So really it's going to be quite a quick colouring in, because we've literally just got like the 4 colours, but yeah, it just gets you to have a play with your products and to see how they work, doesn't it? But yeah, I just thought with this one, instead of trying to, because I'm not very good at drawing at all, I'm terrible at drawing. It's my children that are better at drawing than I am. So, and then I'm just going to start coming with this red over the top of this bottom bit. Just hoping it come out. But as you can see, we're just sort of changing the tone by going over the top. Okay, I like that. I do. Okay, let's do a red heart. And then I'm going to colour in the tops of our mushrooms and get them coloured in. So yeah, like I say, if Kate was here, I would have asked her to draw me something. She's awesome at drawing. I can draw when I really think about it, and I've got to sort of, I always get stumped, so if I sit down and I go to draw, I always think that I can never think of anything to draw, so then, yeah. So I think sometimes just getting a stamp out of your collection and stamping it is a good way to see what the products are like. I mean, I could have doodled. You could have sat and doodled, but I like the idea of creating a card with whatever it is that I coloured in, so that's what we are doing. I like that. Okay, so I'm just going around all these and getting these coloured in. You'll have to let me know if you draw, what do you tend to draw? Do you tend to draw the same things, or do you change it up? I'm expecting my husband to come out with something quite sarky because he's behind me chopping veg for dinner, so you can hear everything I'm saying. He had his headphones in, so that's why we haven't heard anything from him. But because I've just turned around and was laughing at him, he's now worried that I've said something. So, yeah. But the brush tips on these are lovely. I do actually have these pens, but all in black, so different like size nibs, but with the brushes in. I got this set of them for my birthday. I absolutely love them. So yeah, I had no idea that they had them in colours, so it's going to end up proving expensive for my husband because these are really nice. But then I suppose when I think about it, when it comes to colouring in, I'm very much loving my Copic markers, so I don't know how much I would potentially use these. Yeah, so I don't think it would be something that would be worth me investing in. However, I must admit I love the fact that I'm getting to have a play with them. So these three colours will definitely be used. I just seem to always tend to go for Faber-Castell products. I don't know what it is about Faber-Castell, but I just love their products. Right, let's colour this flower in. And do you know, these three colours together are actually really, really nice. So, yeah, it's worked out well. I do need to... yeah, I like the red, so... because it's mainly red, let's do this wing red. And then... I might do it so that... they're both slightly different, so I'll do the bottom of these red, like so. But yeah, the brush just feels lovely, really, really nice. I like them. And then I'm just going to come in with this. Let's do different colours, like so. There we are. Right, for the boots, I'm going to put red down first, and then I'm going to come in with the green, just to change that colour just a little bit. So, yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to mix the green in on here. Oh, when I saw this stamp set and the colours that we had, I thought, you know what, this will be perfect. So I'm really, really glad we have used it because it's lovely. Do you know what, I'm going to actually add green in here and then finish it off with the blue. And then I think it's just coming in with the grey. And then I would like to also use the black pens and have a play with them. So we're probably going to do some doodling. Because why not? I think it will be nice. Okay. So I'll just bring it in that colour. I have realised I could do with popping. Let's do green on there. Right, she can have grey hair. And do you know what? I'm going to do green on this bit. I haven't coloured her arms in. That was a bit silly. So they need to be blue. I don't think it's turning out too bad actually, is it? Considering we've just got the three colours. I like using limited supplies, so I like to see what we can sort of do with just the few things that we have. And Scrawlr box is no exception. I love using the bits and pieces that that comes out with as well. I'm just going to do green gloves, like so. Right, nice, liking that. Right, let's come in with the grey, because she's going to have some grey wings. So this one doesn't feel as nice. It feels quite hard. It is a brush, and actually, well, yeah, it does feel nice, but it just, it's not a brush all the way down. It's quite a small brush. Nice though, but yeah, a bit weird using them after using those ones. So, yeah. Okay. But I suppose it's for line work, isn't it? But I do like them. You do. And then I'm just going to colour this bit in here. Okay, let's colour her hair. She can have grey hair. And down here. And then I just want to do the mushroom stalks as well. So, yeah. Oh, they look really good. I have to say, this pen is super, super juicy. I really like that in it, so it's really nice. I had a horrible feeling then I was off camera, but I'm not. So yeah, nice. Really juicy. I like that. Oh, isn't that lovely? So we've got our gel pen, so I'm just going to go over some of the lines where it hasn't stamped very well. So it's probably good that it didn't stamp very well. I mean, like I said at the beginning, this was a new stamp. So your first couple of impressions, the ink, the stamp tends to soak up your ink. So you'll find on some stamps that it'll take a couple of goes before you'll get the perfect impression every time. But for this project, for what we're doing, it's fine, because it just means that I get to use the other pens that are in by going over all of the black lines. So this is the gel pen. This is the Scrawlr one. Now I already know that I like Scrawlr pens. I've got quite a few of theirs. I do like them. And yeah, this black one's actually really nice, and it's going over the felt tips quite nicely. I'm going to call them felt tips because I think that's basically what they are. Yeah, I like them though. They're very nice. Okay. So, I mean, that's making that much darker, isn't it? It's looking good. So let's go all the way around. If you just want to see the card being made and you're not bothered by my opinion on the products, then please feel free to fast forward. Like I say, I just like to see how it feels in my hand, and they feel amazing. The grey one was a bit weird at first, but I have to admit, really nice. Really nice. I'm not paid either at all to do this. These reviews are my own. I buy this box out of my own money, so they're not sent to me. On most of my subscriptions, actually, I don't pay. I do pay for out of my own money. So, yeah. Right. I'm liking it. There's a few areas that are just a little bit thicker, but that's fine. The pen seems to be handling it quite well. I like that. Yeah. So just going around. And so far there's no gaps, because I know with gel pens you can get gaps in them. got a couple that have done that, and it can get quite frustrating, but so far no gaps appearing, so that's good. It just, the next test will be to see what mediums these can sort of go over without any trouble. So that'll be interesting to see. But it's gone over these quite nicely. So I'm just going to finish her off. Okay, a little smile. There we go. Oh, I like that. Yeah, really nice. Right, I'm going to do a border, but I'm going to do a straight lined border. And let's use this one. So this is the 0.1. So this is one that we have. Now I'm just going to... Oh, it's actually quite thick. Or is it a 1? Oh no, it's a 1. I thought it was a 0.1. It's a 1, so it's quite a thick one, which is nice. So yeah, pop a border all the way around, liking it. So let's do this side. Nice. And then the last one. Okay. Love. Oh, I like that. I think that looks lovely. So pleased actually with them. So let's grab our card base, and what I'm going to do is we're just going to stick that on there like that. How cute is that? So that's all we're going to do. What am I looking for? Do I want to use, I'll use glue. I was going to use double-sided tape, but yeah, let's use the glue instead. And you know, nothing's smudged as well, which has been quite nice. Okay, there we are. So there's that, and it should be tenfold. It is. Now the last thing I want to do is I just want to add on a sentiment. So which one should we have? I just want pretty things and a pair of wings. All I need is a little pixie dust and fairy. I think we'll have this one. I just need a fairy. I just want pretty things and a pair of wings. I think that one is the one that I want. Okay, so stamp that, and it's just using the top bit of paper that we've used from there. Oh, that one's stamped brilliantly. And then what I'm going to do, where's my scissors? So let's cut that. Right, this bit I'm going to keep because we can use this. I'll put it back in there. But what I want to do is cut it all separately, like so, and have it all separate. And the last one, there we go. Right, yeah. Now what do I need? I need a pen that goes around the outside. Oh, do you know what? Let's see if we can use this. Hopefully it won't mess it up. So let's just cut this bit off. I had seen somewhere that if you draw against it on a, yes, it works. So I'm liking that. So I'm just drawing on my mat against the piece. Can't remember where it was that I'd seen it. So we're just going to edge everything, because then it just means I'm not bringing in. Because I was going to just bring in my Pro marker. Oh, and then be careful. I mean, in theory, you could just draw on the piece itself. But once you've committed, just, yeah, just go with the flow. Okay, and then this bit. I'm trying my hardest not to let it smudge all over the top. I don't mind the bottom because we're not going to see that, so that is completely fine. round. Okay, there's another one, and then let's do this one. Oh, I need to just get rid of those ends. Perfect. Oh, I didn't do a very good job there, did I? Never mind, it's all good. It just adds to the character of it. Right, perfect. Okay, so let's get these glued down. If I can find the first bit. Oh, I just... So... Okay. So, I just want pretty things. And a pair of wings. Okay, and then the last one, I'm just going to have that across the bottom here. Oh, I love that. I think that looks so cool. Okay, I just need to clean off this desk bit, so oh, look at that. Right, doff fine. Let's have a sip of tea. Yummy. And there you have it. So that is my card using this stamp set. The stamp set is called Garden Fairy. So that's the stamp set that I've used. And we've used all the products that we got out of March's Scrawlr box as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with what we've come up with. I think it's all turned out quite nice. I mean, how cute is that card? Doesn't that look so cute? So thank you so much for watching. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you again when I've got this in. I will see you again in another video very, very soon. But until then, please do stay safe and happy crafting. Bye.